Hello, Sarah Skimmyhorn here to talk about presentation aids as an effective part of your speech giving. I have a couple of examples to share with you guys, but you'll actually be learning about what different types of presentation aids are available to you in the next segment. Mostly, I'm going to cover how you must use a presentation aid in order for it to be effective to your speech giving. Presentation aids, number one, they should supplement your speech, not substitute your speech. They must help your listeners retain and process information. In that way, something like a handout, which I've actually prepared for a speech that I have to give tomorrow at work, could help you to do that with your listeners. This handout contains the information that I'm going to go over, but it's a condensed version. It's something that they can take with them. It's something that they can look over at their leisure. Hopefully, it will spur more questions or comments and maybe a further discussion at the end of my speech. Another thing that a presentation aid must do is promote interest and motivation, something that makes your listeners want to hear what you're talking about, makes them want to connect with the topic that you're presenting to them. Something along those lines could be a picture or a movie. It could be hundreds of other things to capture your audience's attention. The third thing that a presentation aid must do in order to be effective and appropriately used is to convey information clearly and concisely. To do that, you might choose to use something like a chart or a graph, something that takes a broad range of information and really condenses it down and drives that point home, but doesn't substitute the entire speech that you're trying to give. So again, an effective and appropriately used presentation aid supplements, not substitutes, helps your listeners retain and process the information that you're providing to them, promotes interest and grabs their attention and their motivation to be connected to what you're giving them, and conveys the information clearly and concisely. I definitely look forward to hearing what you guys come up with in your segments. Thank you for listening.